Good evening, everybody. We're here live at Spirit Seekers in Bournemouth for this whole weekend, and tonight we thought we'd come up with an idea and an experiment, a last-minute decision to get some crazy people sitting around some tables. A lot of the crazy people couldn't make it, so we just got some random people off the street.
We're the most crazy.
So what we thought we'd do here tonight is there's lapel mics on each of the tables. So we have 3 tables, all with sensitive mediums. We have Julie here, who knows a lot about the paranormal, who's going to give some advice if anybody senses anything. I can already see on the camera that there are orbs flying around. One just flew by table 3. The idea is everybody at home can sense anything or see something. So I know you can see the infrared camera where the people here with us can't, apart from myself. And therefore, if you are seeing shadows or people walking, then do let us know on what table. Leslie, can I just ask you to put your arm up for me, please? I don't know if anybody can see that. That's table 2. Julie, if you're there, can you put on, this is table 1. And then we have table 3. Somebody from table 3, thank you. That's Ivy May from table 3. Spit out, Richard. So if anybody can hear or sense anything from their tables, please speak up. It's an experiment. We're not using any tools, no Ouija boards, no crystals, no nothing. It's just to save the spirit activity in this room. And everybody at home, please let us know if you're seeing things as well.
I feel a definite heaviness here on our table, and a presence around the table behind Liz here, but a definite heaviness on my chest, a heaviness feeling around this table for sure. We're table 2. Mm-hmm. I feel my whole eyes are flickering as well, like it doesn't feel clear for me to see.
Is anybody at home seeing anything or sensing anything? Right, Natalie is saying over at the window. Which window? There's quite a few here. Right, as you're saying that, Mary, an orb just went right past you. Yeah, there's quite a bit just happening here now, especially over by the far side over there.
Yeah, I can feel lots going on.
God, I don't know if I just so interrupt you there, but the gentleman just sitting in the corner there, an orb just literally just went and hovered above your head.
Could you feel that? No. Like,
Now, it could be dust, or should we need experts. Julie, you're a bit more of an expert than most here. Yeah, if you want to, yeah. What would you say an orb is? Yeah, take my seat, please.
I would say we don't know what orbs are. You've got to eliminate it. There's quite a high probability that it is dust, or something you can explain. But to me, if you are seeing an orb, it's then to get communication by asking that orb to move this way, move that way.
Okay.
Like you did that time with the cat ball.
Yeah, and it moves back and forth and so forth.
Forwards.
Yeah.
It's something that wouldn't actually be able to do physically. Even if you had it wired up, you couldn't go both ways.
Yeah.
So that would eliminate things.
Yeah.
But I think that really, if we're going to ask sort of things of, like, you're saying that you're sensing things over on table 3.
yes, I was.
Before you stood up, Julie, you were in front of me. As you stood up to go stand over there, and the massive breath all come down right by you.
Oh yeah, you can see that. Yeah.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot going on. What I've been asking is for my dad to come through, but what if he is here? Then go from me over to Ivy May and his sister there, Sylvia.
Just to let everybody know, you might hear somebody in the background collecting glasses. It's not spirit clanging. So if there is any spirit activity in this room, could you make someone to cough, please? Now, on a serious note, could you touch someone, move something on the table, make a noise through the microphone that's there? Table 2, is a woman present. Did someone lose their mum on table 2?
Yes.
Someone's lost their mum.
Yes.
Okay, so, and this is by C.C. Haley. It's gone really cold over there. Okay. Take a seat. Really down there. Right, CC is also saying someone is present, a male, young, 19 to 26, addicted, accident, is what I hear. What she hears. Oh yeah, so there is. Oh wow.
Amazing one that has gone through there.
Oh, you can't see.
There's a second bit.
Yeah?
Going.
What just happened over on table 2?
We're three.
Sorry, table 3, thank you. An orb literally just came down, hovered, it's doing it again, and it's just... Really?
Did we also ask for someone to be here as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our table, yeah.
There was someone who had no.
Yeah?
This was coming over from the wall, basically.
Yeah.
To our table.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the sign of the article. Yeah.
Can you do it again?
So that was the sign of the article.
Could you do it again for us? Move over in the same place. Oh,
Yeah, Sally,
Yeah,
yeah.
again.
Yeah. We've got Sally Hunt here, who runs the Keep It Real Paranormal investigation team, her and the lovely Bob. Now, Sally is saying that it's an insect. So, Sally, how could you explain to us the difference between a spirit orb and an insect? When we broadcast live in our studio, we did, luckily enough, have orbs and insects coming in, and we saw the difference. We got the lovely Indigo here, from the energy of the fella connecting, she's saying. Now that orb that just flew by there, now, or whatever that was, I don't think that was an insect. That would not do that.
Had the two come down, like one after the other. I wouldn't say that was an insect.
No. That little dot you just see fly past that gentleman, I would say that was.
Yeah.
What's the difference between an insect and a...
Often when you see an insect, they can really glow.
Oh, in
Sometimes.
general, like an actual insect, like a moth or a...
A gnat or anything like that. They can really glow. We've caught them before.
You can determine them before.
I would say these ones that are sort of splayy ones weren't particularly insects. Look at that. Another
Yeah.
one going through there. And another
And the one
one.
flying above, yeah. And we've got Cece saying also, Jean is in the room, Grandma Jeannie she says. Table 2, the child next to a woman. Does that make sense on table 2?
A child. Oh, right.
And I'm sweating. Table 3. Oh, sorry.
Right, okay, Sally Hunt is saying movement really in insects have a pattern to flight.
Mm-hmm.
Or they do it wrong, it's not, they're not.
Is anybody else feeling anything?
I could feel something standing behind me.
Yeah.
I've gone taller.
You've got quite a lot of orbs going on.
But could that be dust, though? do you think?
It could be. It could well be dust.
So if I walked around, for example,
Yep.
and moved
It'll
something,
generate
smacked on the
more.
table, yeah.
Yep.
So let's just give that
Yep.
an experiment. Shall we? So if I
Shut
here,
the
for
door.
example,
Nothing happening.
that wasn't wind, by the way. So the chairs would create a lot of dust, wouldn't it?
Yep. But there's nothing happening when you're doing that. No. You did have one then. You had one then.
Do you see anything, Julie?
Yeah. Yep. There's quite a lot now. Yep.
Oh, there's plenty.
There's loads now.
I've just now
Absolutely.
brushed it
There
off.
was loads. Look. There's loads.
Yeah, so
That's dust.
that's because I'm making the movement
Yeah.
of, yeah. This is how paranormal groups cheat. Not saying all do that, of course. So that's where we can see the difference between an insect, dust particles, and an orb depth. So now, as we can see, it's settling down. Not much happening.
With me, I always want to, if we've got an orb, of then starting to instruct it to go to certain places, because then you're eliminating that it's dust sort of thing. Of
Yeah. Okay, then shall we go around the tables then? If we start off with table 3, there's obviously activity over there. Does someone want to actually try and spirit by politely asking them if they want to come in and speak to someone on there? And if so, possibly create an energy of...
There's still quite a lot of orbs going on at the moment.
So if spirit is around us and comes close and let us know that you're here, by either touching one of us or creating orbs. If you can create an orb, try and put it to a person or make a sound. And use our energy.
Did you see that white flash there? Was that probably a vehicle going
Could have
by?
been. I did hear a.
Yeah.
Me? No.
I had a chuckle.
Oh.
Chuckle.
No, don't go.
Who chuckled? No, someone laughed at me when I said that. I heard it in my ear. I heard it.
Ivy May, can you ask again? Ask them to go to you.
So if spirit is with us and we come close to table 3.
That's me.
Damn it, wasn't me. It wasn't us because I put the glasses.
And the grits.
Oh, I heard a giggle. I heard a... When I said, can you minimise that, he went... Like it was mocking the butt. Do you know what I mean?
We say yes. I mocked you here. Oh my God.
I heard you.
Me?
I heard you
hand
laugh.
is very
That's why I
cold.
said don't
Are
laugh
you,
at me,
are you
Miss Emma.
serious?
Did you not hear me say don't laugh at me, Miss Emma?
Why would we then?
Feel my left hand.
I don't like it.
I heard you giggle. I thought it was you.
Right, now from my right
Watching
hand.
the live feed, so she can see the activity.
It's not cold. Whoever it is.
I'm getting in trouble.
Sure it was you.
Why am I in trouble
I'm
for
just saying I had to
saying
give
it?
it. It was your laugh. It
Oh
was
my God. If I laugh,
So we're going to ask Spirit to come to the tables.
yeah.
If you're round, either to 1 or number 2 or number 3.
Sorry.
Maybe go close to Leslie.
Have to get to
That's you in the thing.
You like it.
oh, you were having a go at me. What?
I heard it. I vividly fucking heard it.
You need some help getting it
To
off.
you, Cole. I vividly heard it.
I am getting so much on my neck.
I'm cool.
Side.
I'm the coolest I've been all night.
Can we mute the phone?
Everyone's so cold.
Do you want some help using it? She does. Yeah.
I know it came from here and I thought it was hair.
I know, you're going to go at me.
Because I said to you, don't get those off at me. I'm not having a go.
Oh, okay, good.
I thought it was you, and then I second guessed myself because I was like, no, because you wouldn't laugh at me for sense.
Why is my hand so cold? My left is really cold.
I heard it. Inside.
I'm very cold.
It sounded like it. It's like, and don't laugh at me.
Yeah, all of this is very
And it's
cold.
around you. I wasn't having a go at you. Please don't think that.
And then
I
here.
wasn't. I just thought it
I've
sounded
just get
like
this
you.
thing here. I don't know why.
You know you're mischievous. And you go, It was that. Did no one else hear it? I heard. I said to you, is there a way to reduce the light from the traffic? And then I heard a, and I thought it was Emma, my friend, and I said, don't laugh at me, Emma. And she was like, no, I'm not. I did it up. I heard it, as soon as I said it. I did, I tried. So convinced it was you. But you wouldn't do that. That's not you. I heard it. I can hear it still. You know when it replays? I will. Sure it was. I know it wasn't because you don't do that. You don't.
Sorry? Here's another thought, another experiment possibly. What if everybody put their hands together on the top of the table? We have to move the glasses out of the way and just see if you can possibly feel anything, any energy up between everyone. You know, obviously touching the fingers. I don't know if that would do anything, Julie, would it?
They can. Usually if I'm doing anything like you, I wouldn't particularly get them to open up or sit in the power or anything like that. Because we're asking for physical phenomena, so not mediumship as such.
I get it. I've been thinking the whole time.
That's okay.
Don't want to touch your hand. Give me your bottle.
Is it only that hand?
Hello?
Are we ready?
Table 3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if we start with Leslie, if we can, and if we can everybody keep quiet while they're doing that, and see if we can speak to spirit.
Okay, what you want me to ask?
If you don't mind, yeah. Let's see if we can start getting some activity.
Is anybody here around this table? Please could you show yourself, make a noise. There's somebody standing behind me, to my right. Very, very cold. Show yourself. See if you can show yourself around us. I can feel you're here. I can feel your energies. Really tight feeling around my head. That's really not the one When you're there, come forward. You see you later.
What everybody, I don't know if you're aware of this, but I know there's a mirror there. I don't know if you saw that, Judith. It kept flashing.
It did keep flashing.
And that's literally by where Leslie is sitting.
Mm-hmm.
And I know it's not the reflection of the mirror where I am and Julie
No,
is. It is too far away for that. There were flashes from that mirror.
You do some more flashes.
We
in
just
the
saw an orb then, Leslie, but by your head.
Sorry?
An orb went flying past your head, Leslie.
You do some more flashes in the mirror and you show your face. I know you're here, I can hear you. You feel your energy around. Don't wish you any harm, just wish to contact you. These are energies. Flash in the mirror, flash in the mirror.
A couple of orbs just went behind you then, Leslie.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, we get it about 15 seconds before you see it on the camera.
I can feel something literally standing around.
Richard just gave me the fright of my life because I saw you moving in the mirror.
I didn't move. I did not move.
No, he was nowhere near me.
I've got my left.
Does it impress some of the mediums with your name?
Yeah.
Your hand is freezing.
Well, just, I said, this is not a paranormal investigation of any sort. It's just a way of seeing as there's spirit activity in the room and trying to communicate them and say hello. That's all we're trying to do here.
Touch my right arm then. Stroke my right arm.
Left hand is absolutely freezing compared to his
My
left
my
hand.
left hand is freezing
Um,
compared to my
it's
right.
really cold. If you touch her
I keep getting
hand without
nudged.
being, touch her hand and feel mine. Completely different, isn't it? Compared to.
So this is table 3 now, yeah?
Very cold.
Oh,
yeah, it's cold.
It's just
Yeah.
my left. My
And
left,
right.
my left
If
keeps
you-
going cold.
If you touch mine,
How's everyone left hand at
and
this
he's
table? Are
quite
we all
sweaty.
cold?
Yeah,
Because
and
there's
That's
a draft.
quite- No, I didn't hear you do that, but that hers is very
You're
cold.
not, but I
cold on my
am.
left, but not on my right.
So,
I'm feeling my
um,
fingertips.
Your left hand touching me is very cold. Mine, I would say, is average. Yours is quite hot, and yours is average.
They're
It's
like
very-
Cold. It's cold.
I would say yours is very, very cold.
my left is cold compared to
No,
my
it's
right.
you. No, it's you.
It's from my
Yours is
left.
absolutely freezing.
So
Sorry,
if
sorry?
spirit is around us, then please show some orbs, especially around. So I don't know. Emma,
Thorn, because we're both at Emma's.
because she feels like oh, my hand is on cold.
Mm,
I've got goosebumps.
just the orb around the table.
I just don't feel like they're ready as well. It's a horrible feeling.
I don't think they're like the
Ready to
coming.
come, yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's
aware, but not.
they're there, but not liking all the attention. That's freezing.
I just get a breeze this side. There's
How have you
nothing
made?
this
Your
side.
hand's gone
This-
cold, did you
this
say?
side keeps going cold.
Yeah.
My left keeps getting an odd drop.
Is it like when you're doing the board, or?
No, I feel like it's
See
coming
that
from my
flash there?
shoulders.
Yeah.
See, I feel really
Mine's
shy.
across the table.
Private
Just
chair
thinking
here.
about it.
Table 1.
I'm trying to think where the drafts might be, but where I'm feeling it is
It doesn't
literally
make
coming
sense.
across.
Yeah,
here.
that's where I'm
Yeah.
getting it across my left. Only my left.
But I feel like it's coming from over,
That energy.
like over from you, Mum, coming
I'm
over.
quite aware of
I see. Right. Okay. It does make sense.
Right, we have someone called Cheryl saying there's a child in between the guy and the girl on table 3.
Is that me?
But
No,
there's
it's me.
two
Oh,
guys
yeah, it's
on the
you.
table in between
I
two
said
ladies.
that earlier.
Yeah.
So can you, Cheryl, could you tell us which one?
It's her and him, I think.
So
I've got a child in
Um,
spirit. So
We've
Yeah.
got Ivy May. Ivy May, can you put your arm up, please? Thank you. There's a gentleman sitting next to her, and there's a gentleman
Between you
sitting next
two.
to Olivia.
Oh, it's between you two.
No, that's
We don't know yet.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
So whoever's called out.
I thought that was.
yeah, I get this.
There's a couple of people also agreeing on what they see in this child as well.
Yeah, and they
Boy, is that not a boy?
Is it a boy or girl?
Well,
We don't know yet.
Let them say that.
Yeah.
It's got freedom. But
Yeah.
And if one person can only speak at the table, because obviously they're not
Something in
there,
between us.
Exactly,
they
yeah,
will
yeah.
get confused between the speaker.
Yeah.
I love big bosses.
My arms have gone back to normal.
Have they?
Something there. And again.
Right, we've got. Is anybody on table 3 female being touched?
My left hand.
There's an orb just gone off table 3 as well.
It keeps going. It keeps coming and going on my left hand. And again. And now it's gone.
That's where the orb was.
This connection.
Right,
Let's keep going cold.
Someone is saying that there is a young girl walking up and down.
Yeah, it's quite, yeah.
Yeah, just yes, no, that's
Yeah,
all we need.
yeah.
Is anybody else in the room picking up this young child?
I've done a reading for her. I'm a psychic medium. And I've done a reading for her before. Definitely a lost child, but I think I don't know. A boy, but I don't know. Yes, there's
The
a
girl's
lot.
mine.
There's a lot of the child for sure with one of the two of them here.
The boy will be yours and the girl will be mine.
There's a lot of the child between the two girls.
Both
here.
of us.
Definitely, yes.
The girl's mine, though.
Are you okay there,
Oh, I know
Sally?
she is.
Oh, you're hot. I was saying, I've seen, Shiloh is saying, I've seen a young male by the guy who raised his hand on table 3, and it feels like a brother figure. With two gentlemen on the table, do you understand about a male figure? Not a brother.
You did have one.
He has got
Would it be like a brother to you?
he's got someone that's similar age, like
Similar age to it?
friend.
Can you just repeat that, sorry?
Yeah, there's someone here saying that it feels, someone who feels that there's a brother figure which is connected to one of the male figures.
Okay.
No.
Your brother.
Your brother, yeah.
Yeah, that's
You-
true.
Like a
It's
brother.
not brother figure.
Is anybody on table 1 picking
Yeah,
anything
yeah,
up?
It's next to a male.
Will anybody understand about the child doing this to you? That's not true. You've got the name David. Okay, is anybody at home picking up the name David?
David's a family name.
Just let everybody know, I've noticed a few comments about the reading. So there's no reading here tonight. We're live in Bournemouth for the Spirit Seekers weekend.
Reading.
And what we're doing here, we're just having an experiment to see if there's any energy in this room and asking Spirit if they want to come in and have a
She's done.
chat with us and hopefully give us a lot of different numbers. But the idea is if anybody at home is sensing anything and the people in the room here also picking up things. Right, I'm not sure if it was the one sitting next to Emma, the woman at the table, the one who said she's hot.
Thank you.
Dramatic pause there. Said they're hot. there's a male and a younger male behind her.
Granddad and cousin.
Okay. And there's a comment just come up as well saying, please do not offer readings to others in this live chat. We don't allow this on SBTV because we can't vet them. And we're not saying they're not genuine, but for your safety and for your health, we ask you not to give readings during our live feeds. Thank you. Theresa Thatcher, who's here earlier on, thank you, Theresa, said David links in. I bet she's in bed, feet up, covering up, yeah. Woman with the black hair band, did she lose her son or husband? Yeah? Okay.
Honestly, it's really straight. It comes from nowhere.
What, are you feeling sorry, Leslie?
Answer is really sneezing, really snuffly.
Yeah.
It's been sitting here and it's quiet.
Oh, oh wow.
Yeah.
Now that, I think that is definitely an insect.
Yeah.
Because you can see the difference there,
Yeah.
how small that was.
It like looks like a rocket.
Yeah. I don't know if everybody else saw that at home then. There was just like a white thing going up.
But they do look like a sparkler type thing
Like a
to them.
sparkle thing, yeah, going up just behind table 3. But I think that was an insect. So you can clearly see the difference between an insect and a spirit orb, in my view.
Yeah.
And that, in my view, yet again, that just proved the difference.
I would agree with you.
I'm very rarely wrong. But if you notice the orbs, the dust, and it's just, there's nothing there now, it's just gone. So this may be the best time to ask. Oh,
No.
whoa.
There we go.
Right, look at it literally started in the middle with table 3 near to you, in between you, Emma, and the gentleman there. And as I was saying, can you please show that there's energy here? Before I started saying that, it came through.
Give me something, because I'd love to have a message from someone.
Oh, that could be the no, that could be us as he's walking in.
He's walking in.
That was a chair.
No, it is. But here it isn't.
I can't feel it.
Can you feel it? It's just cool.
Something then coming out.
And trouble between walking around.
Yeah. I might actually move them around to see what happens.
Yeah.
Guys, just a thought. Because there's a lot of activity on table 3. I'm just wondering if we can move some of you to like table 1.
My legs are going cold
I
over
feel
here
like I
now.
need to move. Move then, baby. Where do you want to go? I don't care. I just feel like it's
Away
wherever
from
you
here.
feel right. That's the way.
Table 2 to see the energy changes. There's somebody else on the table 1.
Anyone else feel like they need to move?
I'll go. Happily.
Anyone else? I feel like I'm kind of
How many
grounded
stairs
here.
over there, Leslie?
Probably about, yeah.
Four.
Comfortable.
So move over.
Yeah.
And then one here.
My left side. I can't feel it. It's just literally here.
Sarah,
Well, she's going to go. We're going to turn around.
Do what you feel is comfortable, Def. Yeah, of course.
But now everyone's there, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but you've done it. That's what you want.
I'm going to attach this microphone to me. So then Julie and I have both got a microphone each. I think now we've mixed up the energies.
Yep.
Let's see what we get here. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Good night. Sweet dreams. Right. We've got a request from someone. Can anybody take the name Christopher in spirit? Yeah, you can. Okay. And we've got a space over there now, haven't we? On this table. Three spaces. So how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 4, 6. It's quite. Can I just ask? You can move over to. Now, obviously, because the room is getting darker, it's getting early hours, so the temperature's going to drop anyway, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
But we give it like another 20 minutes and we call it a night, so it's not too late.
Yeah, I'll just take that.
Yeah? Okay then, so should we all sit within the silence for a second? Shall we? Okay, so we're going to sit in the silence for a moment, if we can. And then we're going to ask Spirit, if there's spirit energy within this room, could you kindly come in and touch someone, move something, change the temperature in here, possibly give us some information, show us some orbs. Tell us that you're here. Tell us who you are. We mean you no harm. We're not here to play or mess around. We just want to send in love and light and to communicate with you to prove there is life after body death.
There seems to be something going on around this
Oh, wow.
on here, but there was quite a lot kept going on around this
Yeah.
gentleman.
You see that?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. You can't see it. You probably will see it in a second. An orb just literally just came down to the
They're
centre.
still carrying on.
And then it went over to the right-hand side, coming into table 2.
They keep on coming
Oh.
right over.
Yeah.
Like on table 1.
It's between June and the other lady. Yeah, wow. If you hear laughing, people, that's the other room next door having a good time. It's nice to hear laughter. Right, there's a gentleman who wants to communicate in here, who's waiting. So, Leslie, would you mind if we come to you and to see if they've given us a name, to see if we can get a similar name from yourself, or don't have to give us a name, but if there's a similar energy that's coming through. Andrew. That was the name we were given, but doesn't mean it's a different. It's not a different energy. Cool. Yeah, there was just in the mirror. Then, if you quick your eye on the mirror, if you're watching it at home, I know we're 15 seconds delay. You would see, as you said, that a flash.
Say some more, Leslie.
Sorry?
Say some more. Ask him to.
Okay, all I'm doing, I'm problem is I'm linking it together now.
Nothing in a second.
I think that's in.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's in a second.
If you're standing there with me, I know you're there. But whether your name's David, you're giving me the name David, and also showing me motorbike. If that is you, David, can you show us an orb? Can you show us another flash of light in the mirror? Can you make noise? Can you touch somebody else around this table? Just to let us know that you're here.
I'm not sure if they are in section. The way they keep dropping like
They
that.
can't because they'd be dead. Can't
Big
talk.
flies, yeah.
I don't think they are.
Those are just keep saying I'm sorry, I'm
Can anybody take the name of David in this room? Okay, then let's try. Is there anybody at home who's watching this? Would they understand someone in spirit called David who had a motorbike accident?
Whoever's here with us, who's that energy? What's no one here?
Did you see that? I forgot. Look at that energy, and I realised it was Sally picking up a bottle.
Try and put your energy in the middle of this table. Use that energy. Try and shine all show yourself, show something in the middle of our table. Maybe in the two. Can you do it through? I can do it through.
We've got confirmation that there is someone on the airplane called David with motorbikes. Sorry, I rephrased that. My son David, he's on Earth. I added the motorbike, but my apologies there. But we have confirmation from another viewer who's saying that she does know or knew of a person called David who died in a motorbike accident.
I feel this book you've been driving too fast, so he's taking the blame for it.
Olivia's
See,
just...
this show us a blue light, David. Don't give us a blue light, a blue light. Blue, blue, blue. Give us a blue light. The flashing light. Flashing moon. Where's the blue?
Do you think by moving the tables and people around, the energy's changed? Mm. Mm. But you two here, if you don't want me to come to you, you've been very quiet. Are you seeing, what's your thoughts on what you're seeing and feeling? No, I mean on the camera. Okay. Would he know of someone called David? Oh, right, okay. Well, there you go.
It's funny, and I'm not making this up, because I would fly. When people that know me didn't know, I got the name Marion.
And is that your name, is it?
My name, yeah, and I'm not
Okay.
lying. No, I would have lied, but I was getting it and I didn't give it. Yeah, I know. Don't do what I say, please. Don't do what I say. Yeah, because I did you the name Marion.
It's gone very quiet in here, isn't it? Very sort of
I
surreal.
think it's
Yes, the energy's
gone
gone,
crazy.
yeah. I saw that.
yeah.
Right by you, Leslie, there was an activity then.
And I saw something there then as well.
Right, there's people online still getting the name of Alexandra. That's your cousin who passed recently. Wow. But it's funny that all these connections are coming together with yourself, isn't it? So I've just moved the microphone, everyone. If you're wondering what I was doing, I didn't mean to show my backside on screen. I apologise for that. Not a pretty sight. Blue moon of Kentucky. And also, do you understand anything about pain on the right side of the head? By accident, yeah. Right, Cece, we ask you not to offer readings on our channel or for people to contact you. That's one of our rules that we have, which clearly is stated. But please keep your information coming in for everybody else here. It's been great information. And thank you for saying to people not to ask you for readings, so we appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, yeah, I saw that then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see it on there.
I
though.
didn't see it on there. I saw lights go down
Yeah,
like that.
I did. Just see past there.
Hmm?
I'll just walk in and out past the door. I don't know if anybody saw that then. But both of Julie and I, by those blinds, there was just a light that just came down.
Came down. But we didn't see it on the
But
screen.
we couldn't see it on the screen. No. And I've just walked towards the doors now where that gentleman's going, and just to see if anything changed, and nothing, no light changed there. Are you okay? That's too much information for me, but thank you for sharing it. But we give it another 10 minutes, people, and then we call it a night. So just say thank you for participating, because we all need our beds. We've got an early start tomorrow morning. CC, no need to apologise. You did the right thing, and we appreciate that. Thank you.
Sorry, Mary?
Guys, sorry, Mary's trying to say something here.
He's been here all evening.
Is he? So Sue said she saw that. So are you, Suzanne and Sue, are you saying you saw that couple of mist flashes? Yeah, that was it. Yeah. So you did see it at home.
because it made me want to go like that.
Yes, same here. I
Sort
sort
of-
of tilt your head,
yeah.
sort of look to see where it was going.
Okay,
We've got since Olivia, is it Emma?
Yeah, me.
Well, since both of you've come in, there's a lot more activity where you're sitting.
Me?
Well, both.
Yeah.
In between
I'm
both.
a psychic medium.
what,
I've got also some special people who never come through when I'm in a public place. They come through in privacy. So it would be interesting to see whoever got to me.
Okay, I'm gonna. Do you mind if I use you as a scapegoat?
Go for it.
Yeah. Can you pick Emma up and throw her across the room if you got that?
I'd love it.
See those little legs dangling?
Yeah.
Because I regularly have that, I see them all the time, I feel them all the time. I feel that I'm not important, so in these moments, other people are more worthy than I am, but you always sit here thinking, I wish it was me that was going to get that message or whatever, so...
Okay, then let's go.
I'm very open, and I'm sure the activities surrounding me, and if it's for me, that would be lovely, and if it's not, it would be equally lovely for someone else.
Okay, so let's use you as an scapegoat then, because we've only got a few more minutes left to go, about 5 minutes to go before we call it a night. So I'm asking this spirit energy that's here through love and light only, nothing negative, pure love and light, to come in and go to table 2, where Emma, Olivia, Leslie and the others are there.
can
to
you
show
stop
us a sign
shaking
of
your
some
arms
energy.
around?
Sorry.
If you can give us some activity around that table, please, to show that you're here, there. And Emma, I must say, where you're sitting, you've got that plant behind you, and you look like Marge Simpson.
Yes. Thank you.
You're getting some more.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, it's immense energy, I know. Yeah. Give me something good, please. I give it to everyone else. I never give it to me. So if you want to give it to me, ignore it. Right.
Okay, if we just sit in the power then and see with respect. I think Emma's got the giggles.
So Mary, can you still feel my dad around? Okay, and Dad, if you're here, well, don't be with me, come this side. Go to Mary. Show yourself on the camera. If you go to Mary, we'll see you on the camera.
Right, we've got Cheryl saying that there's a shadow next to Leslie. Wonder which one it was. Was it the guitarist, Cliff Richard? Well, we want to say thank you, Spirit, for coming here this evening and showing us the possibility of life after body death. I want to say thank you to everybody at home who's watching and stayed up with us, to everybody here who's participated in this little experiment. Thank you to Ashley, Ray and Jackie for inviting FBTV for this weekend. Thank you, Julie, for being co-host tonight.
Thank you.
Not as good as me, but you've done all right.
I didn't want to make you look bad.
So I'm going to say good night to everybody and say thank you to everybody here. And see you in the morning for breakfast. We're at Bournemouth for the Spirit Seekers with LAD. So good night, everybody.
Ritual.